Mahila, take a look at Mount Merapi. Just went off in Indonesia. My parents had on Jurassic Park, the first one, and it seemed to line up with today exactly. Even showing about that charm and stuff with the Arab world and everything, and even Jeff Goldblum kind of stands up and says like, "I call it the rape of the natural world," and like, um, so I was just looking at it totally differently. I was kind of tripping out looking at that film, and then like I left, and it was kind of weird when I left the main house, and like my parents were kind of like not ticked off, but it was a letdown. So like, it was probably a laser removal like Donnie Darko, and then I missed it or whatever. So then I came in here and I was like tripping, and I was like talking about Vitellius, because I think Vitellius is like what happened today with that Jurassic Park or whatever. Like it's kind of the story is like dinosaurs could be the Romans mixed with the Vikings, like the Romans, like how they were debating with the Christians, like at night and stuff, and like having these huge debates, which kind of represents like Batman getting his back broken by Bane, and like I don't know, but they'll show Batman though that his leg is hurt, from his fall in Dark Knight. So it's like he was weakened. So they show it like it's a Chevy Chase, like it's like you're going against somebody weaker than you. But remember, in Dark Knight Rises, he's got the bow in the beginning with Catwoman, and they just show that it's real off key for the rest of the film. And like I remember that though, and then I think about Grox, and I'm like, he would show that too for the glyphs and stuff. But look, nobody go out there like him. It's deep rooted false information, like of how the stuff could have been or would have been or something. But I just don't trust it at all at this point. And so anyway, I took a shower with my shorts on, and I felt like something was going down. It was kind of led by the spirit again. Took a shower with my shorts on, and then I saw that Mount Merapi went off. Now Mount Merapi, like it kind of represents like the covering for the shorts, which is kind of like those countries that I mentioned in a text that was like spam or whatever, and then um also I like the pectus carinatum for the chest covering, even for a male. If you look at the two leaf gates of the coordinates of Mount Merapi, then that actually relates to the time in between WP and SCAD, whenever like those Hemsworth guys were kind of sealed, and like some of that might have been hopefully it transitioned or something, like how we were operating over there. And now it's come to fruition right now with this Afghanistan stuff. So, um, those were kind of the ones on that. And then the rest of that coordinate is the fall of when I broke my foot and my back after the sanctuary on March 19th of 2020. And then I fell on April 3rd of 2020 and had to get rescued by a team on the mountain. And they were like, "He's DC, be careful." That's what they said. They rescued me, and it turned dark by the time I got to the ambulance. And like when they were up there, they had the chart, and then they were like, "Oh, he's DC, be careful." I still don't know what that meant, but um, so um, that's kind of what that Mount Merapi was though. And then I was thinking about the EMP, um, kind of like fortune cookies and stuff. And I was thinking about the EMP, and I'm like, they might really try to do a EMP on a small scale just to knock out the tech so that like they can reboot it to be like in kind of like normal or whatever for to get everybody through the 5 months. Um so I was like, you know, um like even on that Grox glyph that he used to show before it all went dark, it had on there like the Jodie Sweetin stuff, and like I just remember some of that, and like I used to think it was all like Mark of the Beast stuff back when I first looked at it, but then looking at it like especially after I broke my foot in my back, I'm like, no, this is like cartoon, like it's cartoons and like different stories from like the It or ET's life, um which like the ET is object of the verb and the It is like the clown or whatever, and like, you know, um so just some things to think about. um but yeah, I took a shower with my shorts on tonight because I thought of that covering thing, and like I was tripping about Vitellius after watching that Jurassic Park and everything, and um so just the way they were doing the Jurassic Park, and it was the first one came on, and the way that they were showing it with the mosquitoes, I just thought about today and everything, and I was like, this is really messed up, you know. And like how the dinosaurs could be like the Romans, like Vitellius, mixed with like the Norway, the Vikings. And I in my writings I called them first flock, like they were the berserkers, but for some reason they were showing it like they could be like Romans and stuff, and that they were in debates with like the Christians at night, and that represents like the Ezekiel 28 first part, and that they were like breaking the back of Batman, who would have been like the word of God. And see, they show him that it's like a Chevy Chase thing where it's like he's going against somebody weaker or something. That's how they show it in the film with Christian Bale with his leg injury. But if you remember in the beginning of that film, he's got the bow with Catwoman, and like um but like it's so messed up the way they show it because it's stupid that it's Catwoman in there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the whole story is like messed up, but I don't like they were going off of like some information that was like messed up, or really because it's Ben Hur, you know, it's two Ben Hur actors, Tom Hardy and Christian Bale, you know. Um so and like Christian Bale played that yuppie stuff, you know. Like he was like the young up and coming, you know, like it's, you know, and they use all that for the jobs and everything. Like Trump was all about that type of stuff, and you know, so anyway, I got off track a little bit, but I think I got the point across. I'm just trying to relay the information of today, so thank you.